All right. Says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, sir. Get them likes all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got in the building thus far. Avery Vice in here, Anwar Willis, Tamir Ali, Bossman Dre, Jalen Hudson, Dixon. What you mean, Dixon? I don't know what you're talking about. Gabe Moore is in the building. Bush Baby Boxing up in here. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Cadillac Red. Patrice in the building. My brother Joe Thompson coming through standing tall on LDBC business, you dig? The homie Drew Titan LLC in the building. Deacon Dollars. CJ Robinson. XB Black Ice. Dane Watson. Freedom's March. Miami Snoopy 305 is in the building. Macadaeus Mac of the South. Jalen Green, the homie. I was talking about Jared Green. I don't know why I keep saying Jared Green. Jalen Green, thinking about that basketball player. Mark Wonderlynch. QCP 1000 Wow. Miracle Taz. A condo LDVC or nothing is in the building. Ronnie Kino. Will Sinclair. Mark Wonderlynch. Pablo Escobar. Rick Blackwell. Scorpio. My brother BFTB Boxing is in the building. Keon Jackson. Clarence Bell Jr. Young Fortune. Ratchet since 91. Elbow and Sniper in the building. Get the lights all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Get the lights all the way up. Yeah, I don't know how long this video is gonna take, but we're gonna just shoot the breeze real quick. So we all know that before Terence Crawford fought Canelo Alvarez, a lot of discussion about where does he rank all time if he beats him. So most people say he's gonna be at least top 10. Some people say top 5, whatever, right? Some people say the GOAT. Now, I'm impressed. What's up, Sister Cameron Fields in the building? I'm impressed by Terence Crawford, his feats. What he did at 140, become undisputed. I don't want to hear nothing about, there wasn't nobody. Your favorite fighter ain't doing it. Who else is doing it? He became undisputed at 140. He then went up to 147, became undisputed by defeating Earl Spence Jr. and along with a slew of other people at 147. All right. Then from there, he was supposed to be undisputed at 154, but that shenanigans happened. So he ended up going up to 168. He went to 154, had one stop-off fight, and then he went to 168. Okay. What's up, Stormy B-Man in the building? So he goes to 168, and at 168, Terence Crawford defeats Canelo Alvarez. Shocks the world, right? Brother Sniper in the building with that 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Says salute. Said cop me a hoodie. Shout out to the Patreon. Thank you, brother. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's buying the merch, man, and supporting the Patreon, all that good stuff. Definitely appreciate y'all. What's up, Coach Hudson? All right, so Terence Crawford on my list. Let me just do this. Is all freestyle. I didn't do no prep on this. I didn't do no prep. I like having authentic emotions and all that stuff live. You dig? Let's see here. Let me go to my let me share my screen real quick. Like, Let me share my screen real quick. All right. Let's go to my top 10. First thing first, in no particular order, I have Sugar Ray Robinson. Now listen, this list I'm going to put together is a top 10 pound for pound list. Okay, so the greatest pound for pound fighters in history. Now, but by my criteria, heavyweights I don't put on the pound for pound list because the pound for pound list was invented for this man right here, Sugar Ray Robinson. It was a way to, because the heavyweight champion was considered the baddest man on the planet. How can we give the little guy his props while also respecting the heavyweight champion? So what they had to do was they said, well, if the little guy was the same size as the heavyweight champion, would his skills be enough to beat the heavyweight champion? And if you say yes, then he was the number one pound for pound fighter in the sport. So that's why I don't put heavyweights in my pound for pound list all time. But I do put heavyweights in my all time great list. It's slightly different. All right. Now when I'm talking about my pound for pound list all time, this has to do with moving multiple weight classes, showing tell, proving it. My greatest fighter of all time, you could have been a heavyweight your whole career, a middleweight your whole career. You know what I mean? Don't matter. If that makes sense to y'all. So Sugar Ray Robinson, according to BoxRec, 174 wins, 19 losses, 6 draws. Okay, 109 KOs. Lord have mercy. Let me see here. What's up, sister Shaquilla Fields in the building? Shout out to everybody in the building. See y'all. All right, let me see here. Let's share another one. So Sugar Ray Robinson is on my list for sure. All right. So this brother here, Henry Armstrong. Henry Armstrong, the last man I remember to simultaneously hold titles in 3 different weight classes at the same time. So he was champion in 3 different weight classes at the same time. I think one at was it 126, 135, and 147, and he almost did it at 160, but they kind of cheated him. Henry Armstrong had a record of 149 wins, 99 knockouts, 21 defeats, 10 draws, standing at 5 for 5. And the man was going through all them weight classes, applying pressure. You dig? Pressure. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. What we got? So that's 2 people, Henry Armstrong, and that's Sugar Ray Robinson. Another person I got here on my pound for pound list, Sam Langford. Sam Langford, another guy who's about 5'7", but fought in all the weight classes, man. Just unbelievable. Had 178 wins, 30 losses, 38 draws, and 126 wins by way of knockout. Now, you know, a lot of them draws and stuff, that stuff be rigged, man. A lot of stuff is rigged. Boxing been corrupt for a long time. So I don't really hold that against them fighters from back in the day who having them draws. But anyway, Sam Langford, at 5'7", fought in all the divisions pretty much. The man fought at heavyweight. He fought Jack Johnson. He lost to Jack Johnson, but I think he beat Tiger Flowers, if I'm not mistaken. I think he beat who else did he beat? Who else did Sam Langford beat? I'm having a brain fart. Sam Langford, he beat a lot of people, bro. And he never got a chance to fight for a title. Talking about shenanigans. Straight shenanigans. A condo say Bud in my top 15, all in a great company. Yeah, I feel you. All right, so Sam Langford, Sugar Ray Robinson, um, Henry Armstrong. That's top three. Now, mind you, this is a pound for pound list. These are guys who went through different weight classes, and this is not the greatest fighter list. It's going to be slightly different. So, another one I would add to that is Floyd Mayweather Jr. I think Floyd Mayweather has to be on the pound for pound list because the all time pound for pound list because he went through different weight classes. He dominated. Yeah, some stuff he did that we didn't like for sure. Definitely messed up a few things in the sport of boxing, but skill wise, I don't know that it's going to be realistic to keep him off the list from a pound for pound perspective. Never Die World in the super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the love. So it was rougher without the super or junior classes. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Thomas from the Boogie Down? So, all right. So we got Sugar Ray Robinson, Henry Armstrong, Sam Langford, Floyd Mayweather Jr., right? That's 4 down on the pound for pound list. All time, Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. got to be on my all time pound for pound list. The man was fighting at 154, ended up winning the heavyweight title. I believe he won championships in 160, 168, 175, and heavyweight. I think he won titles in 4 different divisions, and he might have won a minor cruiserweight title if you want to count that. But regardless, Roy Jones is one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world I ever seen in history. Reflexes, skill set, second to none. The man was a monster. You know what I'm saying? Didn't need a jab. Would lead with his left hook or right hands. The man was just unbelievable, Roy Jones. Roy had a 10-year reign on the pound for pound list. It was probably more dominant than anything I ever seen. For 10 years, couldn't nobody get next to this dude. Man was bored. So that's Roy. Another one that I would put on my top 10 pound for pound list, y'all might disagree with, is James Lights Out Tony. I think James Tony is another one who moves through weight classes effortlessly. His skill set can have him in front of anybody. He can hold his own. And that's why when Shakur said some mess about James Tony being flat-footed, like, bruh, Shakur, do you know James Tony can stand in front of you and make you miss? You could be throwing hella 5 punches and still not land nothing clean on James Tony. And he right in front of you. So I be shocked when I hear people like Shakur and other young people disrespect James Tony. Now I know they don't really know what they're looking at. But anyway, James Tony is on my list too. I think that's 6. 7. This is one I know y'all gonna disagree with. But if I'm being 100, then I gotta do it. Bernard Hopkins. On the pound for pound list, he gotta be on there. I hate Bernard Hopkins. I hate what he stands for. He a jig and all that good stuff. But when it comes to this thing called boxing, that man know how to play the game. He moved from weight class to weight class. Even at an advanced age, he was able to win fights. So Bernard Hopkins got a lot of history. I would have him in there. So that's 7 of them. Who else? I need a couple more on the pound for pound list. I'm gonna go with All right, this is gonna be controversial. I'm gonna put Manny Pacquiao in there. Put Manny Pacquiao up in there, man. Pacquiao gotta be in there. Um, Pacquiao moved through hella 5 weight classes, and I know we all think he was juicing, but he never got caught technically. He never got caught. So Pac-Man is in there on mine. That's what 8. Terence Crawford, Terence Bud Crawford, pound for pound fighter. For all the reasons I just explained, Terence Crawford can come through and move up from 135 to 140, 147, and then jump to 168. Come on, bro. The man is insane. Darth in the super chat. Appreciate the love. Darth says, salute everyone. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate that support. Keon Jackson say Holyfield. Yeah, if Holyfield would definitely be on my greatest fighters list, but not the pound for pound. Like I say, pound for pound, I'm not putting no heavyweights on here. And I'm only putting guys who have went through multiple divisions. Okay. I think that's 8. I got Bud on there, Terence Crawford. Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm gonna put Sugar Ray Leonard in there. I think Ray Leonard was an outstanding pound for pound fighter as well. I see a lot of people in the chat saying Sweet Pea Whitaker. Sweet Pea definitely can be on there. I mean, that's Sweet Pea can be on there easy. That's an argument for anybody. You know what I mean? Sweet Pea can definitely be on the list. Yeah, you gotta see. Some will argue Sweet Pea, some will argue Duran. What's up, Too Raw? Yeah, Too Raw. I got him on there already. I got Henry Armstrong. I got Henry Armstrong. I got Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather, Sam Langford, Terence Crawford, Bernard Hopkins, Roy Jones, James Toney, Terence Crawford. Right? Did I say Terence Crawford? So I need one more. Now I said Sugar Ray Leonard. I need one more. Some say Duran. It could be Duran. It could easily be Duran, man. Duran or Sweet Pea. Who y'all think should be on that list? No, Ali can't be on there because he's a heavyweight. I don't put heavyweights on my list. I got a whole nother list for that with Ali on it. DJ said Usyk. Nah, not Usyk. Not all time yet on my pound list yet. Plus, he a heavyweight. Even though he moved from different weight class to heavyweight. Not yet. Usyk. So I got 9 of them, y'all. Let me count them again. Floyd, no particular order. Floyd Mayweather, Henry Armstrong, Sugar Ray Robinson, Sam Langford, Terence Crawford, Roy Jones, James Toney, Bernard Hopkins, Ray Leonard, and one more, and Manny Pacquiao. That's it. That's 10. That's my top 10. That's 10 up. Now, if we talk about greatest fighters of all time, see, that's just my pound for pound list. If we talk about greatest fighters, now I can put heavyweights on there. So my list would comply. It would be, some people overlap, you know what I mean? But it would be for sure Muhammad Ali in there. It would be for sure Evander Holyfield, Joe Louis, Jack Johnson. It'd be a slew of people in there. Archie Moore. You know what I mean? The War Report say War over Pacquiao. You think so? You got on the all-time great list. You got War over Pacquiao. Destiny Black, what's up, beautiful? How you doing? In the super chat with that 10-piece. Appreciate the love. She says Duran is a top 10 punching bag. Duran did not move up 2 weight classes to beat Leonard. He was already at 147. Had 8 fights before he fought Leonard. Then he lost to 3 Kings. Y'all be coming in, Duran. Y'all be cooking y'all boy Duran, boy. Boy, y'all be hating on Duran. It's all good though. But yeah, Lennox Lewis. If I was doing a top 10 heavyweight, Lennox Lewis is one of the top 10 heavyweights of all time, in my opinion. Yeah, I rate Lennox Lewis. London said Roy don't have the resume to be top 10 all time, but he was the best boxer I've ever witnessed live. I think for pound, I think he definitely does. If you see, that's the tricky part is you can't confuse greatest fighters list to pound for pound list. Pound for pound list, I'm talking about guys who their skill set, their ability was able to transcend weight classes. They could give up weight. They could fight a bigger guy and win. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's true. War Report. Andre Ward's style was never beaten. That's true. That's true. And if you know what, that's a good point because Ward, Ward, he still want to fight Joshua. Ward still think he can go up there and whoop Joshua. That's what he waiting on. So yo, 78, you remember Lennox Lewis put a knot on Buddy Eye, so vicious. Oh yeah, what was that Rockman, right? I know Rockman had the hematoma on his forehead. Ridiculous. You said name another Hall of Famer on Bud's resume. What do you mean? Who you talking to? Somebody else in the chat? Man, I know y'all ain't here trying to discredit Bud for being in the top 10. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta cut it out, man. A lot of y'all ninjas and hated on Bud since forever, and the man keep winning. Don't do him filthy like that. So Gerald McCullum wouldn't have been pound for pound great if not for the brain injury. Yeah. What's up, beautiful Destiny Black? Back in that super chat with the 5 piece. She says, Clubber Lang is definitely number one on the pound for pound list. Can't argue with me, 78. Clubber Lang, ain't gonna argue with you at all. But anyway, regardless, that's my pound for pound all time great list, right? And like I said, the pound for pound all time great list for my criteria is different from all time greatest fighter list because then you can put fighters from any weight class. Myra Hagler could be on there, Ali, whatever, whatever you want to do, have whatever your standards are. But I always separate them. You know what I mean? So yeah, doing it that way, we can have what's up, Patrice? Said Pacquiao lost to too many okay fighters. Jeff Horn, Bradley, Ugas. Now he even lost to Barrios, huh? So y'all vote to take Pacquiao off and put Andre Ward on. Okay, I ain't mad at that. What's happening with it, George? Beautiful Destiny Black back in the super chat with the 10 piece. Thank you, beautiful. She says Thomas Gamboa, Ricky Haddon, Sean Porter, Amir Khan, Kell Brook, Victor Postal. I can go on. You're welcome. Oh, you to my Bud resume? Well, yeah, I don't want to hear nobody questioning Bud resume because, like I said, I was here for the whole thing, and I remember people like just having ridiculous standards for Bud. Bud got to fight this person. He got to fight that person. Then when he fight him, y'all still ain't giving him no credit, so it's pointless. Oh, Thomas said these ain't Hall of Famers. Nah, man. Sean Porter gonna be in the Hall of Fame, and Kell Brook gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Watch what I tell you. They'll be in there. Sugar Night Cigar is in the super chat with that 2 piece. Appreciate the love. Said Bud said Virgil, Fundora, and Boots ducked smoke. I believe him. I know Fundora did. I seen that live. I seen Fundora duck him. Um, about some PBC politics. I seen Boots duck him. I remember when that happened live, and people was hating on it. People was mad because Blue Blood was part of the situation. They was hating on Blue Blood. I remember all that stuff. Thomas, you hating. Sean Porter, watch. Sean Porter gonna be a Hall of Famer, bro. Watch what I tell you. Arturo Gatti is in the Boxing Hall of Fame. We gotta stop pretending like the Boxing Hall of Fame is some sacred place, bro. Rocky Balboa's in there. Arturo Gatti is in there. Come on, fam. We gotta stop acting like the Boxing Hall of Fame is like some virgin nun coochie or something. It ain't. Boxing is for the streets. He said Butterbean in the Hall of Fame. See what I'm saying? Stormy says it's not a popularity contest, it's an achievement, acknowledgement. Most don't achieve a damn thing, but they can tell you about the BS. Yeah, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. I think he'd be all right. I think they'll end up in the Hall of Fame. Smash that like button. Get the lights all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that's why I got Terence Crawford. I got him in my top 10, pound for pound. I hate judging fighters that quickly. You know what I'm saying? I hate judging fighters that quickly. Um, while they still currently fighting because ranking them all time is like you're doing yourself a disservice. You really want to wait until they retire so you can fully rank them because a dude can. You know, I remember when everybody was ranking Mike Tyson like in 1989 after the Spinks fight 88, so probably 89. I remember pundits was on TV having panels ranking Mike Tyson all the time. Some people say it was premature to judge him right now. Other people using projection or projecting him to be the greatest heavyweight to ever live. So I remember all that, man. I remember all of it. Never Die World says if Duran is a Hall of Famer, Sean Porter is too. Sean Porter gonna be in the Hall of Fame, bro. Watch what I tell you. But Duran was a good fighter though. I know he wasn't the best out of the four kings or whatever. He wasn't the best out of them, but he was a damn. That just show you how good the four kings were. Duran was a good fighter. Said Vinny Paz is in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Vinny Paz was full of that juice too. London on track said you gotta be a hell of a fighter to beat a prime Leonard for sure. Sugar Ray Leonard, come on now. Leonard had a lot of tools in the toolbox, man. The beautiful Destiny Black back in the super chat with that 10 piece. Thank you. She says, I don't have Armstrong, Langford, Ray Robinson on my top nothing. I never seen them men fight. I'm not going to go by someone else's eyes. He says, saying they great. Well, I'm gonna say they great. Yeah, even though I ain't see a lot of them, I'm gonna say they great. I'm gonna tell you why. Because those are great black athletes in a time where black folks didn't get no props, no credit for nothing. If white folks was forced to acknowledge these people greatness, then you know how good they had to be. You know what I'm saying? You know how good they had to be. And I'm not gonna take away their greatness to give it to some chump from today who only fight once a year. He fighting once a year, getting his nails done, got him a crocodile bag, sassy as can be. No, I'm gonna keep the legends where they belong. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep the legends where they belong. You know? They say my great grandfather was a bad motor scooter. That's what they say. They say my great grandfather was a bad motor scooter. I never met the man. But everybody say he was a bad man. You know what I mean? But that's what they say. Now the 86 is in the super chat with the 2 piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says salute, General, and salute to the mighty LDBC. Yes, sir. Let's see here. Oh, y'all in there arguing in the chat. Destiny say, not me. If I don't see them squabble, then I can't coach. I can't vouch for greatness. Well, yeah, I understand what you're saying. But I'm leaving them on the royal throne. I'm leaving them on that throne. See, that's what I'm saying. See, white folks, they don't do that. White folks are gonna leave their greats on their throne. If they got the whole world believing something, then that's what it's gonna be forever, ever. But black folks, we inspect the gadget. We wanna I ain't I gotta see what I gotta see this. You gotta show and prove. They're gonna stay right there on my list. All of them gonna stay right there, and I can read the stories. White folks still reading about Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer. So didn't Ray Rob Duck Murders Row Smoke? Ray Rob, I don't know what you mean. Oh, Sugar Ray Robinson, you mean? I think he ducked Charlie Burley. Eric J says it's a lot of people that didn't see Jordan play, but everyone say he the greatest. Well, that's the thing. Because you wasn't there, or because you didn't see it, don't mean it didn't happen. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. But anyway, y'all, I'm finna go on take care of some business real quick. I gotta bust a move real quick. Never Die World in the super chat with that 2-piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, hopefully Tank ain't on Destiny Blacklist. Tank ain't gonna be on her list. But anyway, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute though, man. I gotta take care of something real quick. 70 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video. Much love to the chat, super chat, and everybody came through showing love. Holler at y'all in a minute. We're probably here, deuces.